Doubles and coffee, crime. Crime is on the lips of every citizen of Trinidad and Tobago. Women are afraid to go to the grocery, to go to Price Mart. Families are staying home. People are afraid to go on the avenue online. Murder on the avenue, gunshots, stray bullet, home invasions, kidnappings now, rearing its ugly head. Robberies, snatching, women can't go in the market in peace. The entire country is just one cesspit of crime. And Rowley and them take 2.5 days. Drink scotch and eat shrimps and come out and say, ask Kamala and the Guardian newspaper and the mass media talking about Kamala and the opposition and just facilitating the incompetence and the lies of Rowley. Look at these 17 pieces of legislation that Kamala Persad-Bissessar and the UNC supported the government on in their whatever against crime, because you can't call it a fight against crime. And you all are tolerating nonsense. You all watch, look, listen, hear, see total incompetence, stupidity, lack of care, heartlessness, and then you just allow them to continue. But you know the ones who can't allow them to continue? The citizens who dead. The innocent citizens who getting killed. The coconut vendor who get killed by stray bullet. The woman, the children. The mother who was under the bed. And killers so sickening, so evil. They go on looking for her son. Find her cowering under a bed. And kill the man's mother who did nobody anything under the bed. Not a plan, not an idea, not a concept. You're not seeing nothing. Home invasions all over the place. You gotta look hard to see a police car moving. The only time they move in sometimes is upon the siren at 6:23 a.m. on the Diego Martin Highway, because them have to take the children to school and they don't want to reach late while we in traffic. You have Erla sitting down there just saying crime going down. She's sitting down there and then going to church and drinking tea. And crime not going down. Where crime going down? I am not even a national security expert, but I could tell all you some basic things that people are saying and discussing that have to be done in order to begin to attempt to impact the crime situation. And it involves every single ministry, every single minister, every single brain, of which the PNM have none. First of all, lock down the border, pay for diesel, for the vessel. Oh, sorry. Even the new cutlass vessel that Rowley and Smallpin buy, not working, and all they don't even know all kind of millions of dollars to fix them. But the hostile ones not working, but the few that working, gas them up and let them patrol. And if you don't want to pay gas, go and anchor them out across the 7 miles and block up there. Buy air guard planes and radar. Fuel up the helicopters. Put army across the border, along the whole coast from sea, just come up to Chagaramas. Make sure the radar is functioning. Put police roadblocks to ensure that illegal guns not coming through there with drugs and so on. And illegal immigrants, which you don't know who come in, which bad man, how bad they is, what gangster they is. Fix the scanners in the port. Buy those, you pump up the tires on the x-ray gun finding equipment that Gary Griffith had purchased, and buy 5 more, 10 more, 12 more. Man driving around with AR-15 and submachine gun in the car. Men just driving around looking for soft target in a gas station in St. Augustine. I see a video. A man now said a pump gas. Men just drive up off the road, Eastern Main Road, pull in, point a gun at you and take your car. They take the hose from the gas station and all because they bust away the hose. Men just driving around with impunity. Get the police out there. Let the police turn off the blue light. Why a police car driving around with blue light so everybody could see? Look at police car. Because we on flam. Hey, look at police car. Ridiculous roadblocks in this day and age with phone and ways and telling you where the police is. Bandit who are gun don't know where the police roadblock is. Them ain't going there. So get the police out and about and moving. Formulate some strategy. Get a police commissioner based on merit. Get independent people on the police service committee. You say you can't do that because you have a PNM Prime Minister, a PNM President, and PNM Police Service Commission. So them just taking instructions on put who them want rather than who could do the work. When you're talking about crime fight, clear out the courts and make a bill next court and put a gun court and put specific laws and increase the penalty when you commit crime with gun. Go on a gun eradication. That's what the crime, the detection, fix the DNA lab, deal with the serious crimes. And then across the board, increase the investment in Montessori, in parent education, in education and gate, put back that there. Create jobs by disseminating and sharing contracts across the board, not just the big boys, just getting rich, getting richer. Let the money start to trickle down throughout. Offer opportunities. Increase funding to sport. Move Shampa Kujo, know nothing about sport. Put sport in all the schools. No time for crime. Let the boys and girls play. Fix up all the recreation grounds. Put the sport development officers back in the community. Get the children talent identification program. Put money into culture and art. Put the army around schools in hotspots areas and pass laws that any crime committed in or around a school is an extra 10 years. Protect our children. Start to put incentives for great parenting. Put teachers who are retired back into the system to assist those schools. Take the schools that are doing great under the denominational boards. Give the denominational boards more funding and let them adopt some of the government schools and instruct them that they want these schools to perform like the others. Increase their funding, increase their authority, increase their ability to impact lives. Monitor the roads properly, not to give out ticket for man who had smooth tire and shocks and thing. Monitor the roads so bandits cannot escape. Buy CCTV cameras, over 900 not working, but you need an extra 2,000. All you like to spend money, PNM? Well, spend money. Buy 3,000 CCTV cameras. Put the communication unit back in the police, that when one unit sees, all can hear and all can communicate together. No helicopter in the air because it had no gas. These are just some issues on the top of my head. This is not even going down deep into it. Increase the food card program back to like how Kamala had it, 42,000 heading up to 100,000. You have 30% of the population below the poverty line. Register all Venezuelans, not run them out. Register them, check their credentials, see their education, put them into the workforce, tax them properly so that they can pay their way. Of course, increase the number of immigrant children in the schools. Go and find children who are not in school and tell the parents, listen, they either have to go in school or they have to go into another one of the national programs to get discipline, to get training. Increase gate back up to the numbers that Kamala had it, 726 million per year rather than 260 million. Anything for people, the PNM is suffering. Increase the lighting in especially hotspot areas. All you like money, spend money on solar lights, bright lights. Put water and facilities. Go in all the hotspot areas and turn those schools into little oases of brilliance. Best air condition, best equipment, best computers, best everything. So at least the children, when they go into school, they get a little respite from the guns, the bullets, the cussing and the beating and the fighting. Make hotspot schools the best of the best, with the best sporting facilities, the best gym facilities. All you want to build those little pools and say it's Olympic pool, build 50 of them in every school and put coaches and let the children be active. Put extracurricular activities so that the children could be dropped at school at 6 a.m. and feed them. Add on a next meal so that they could have dinner there too. So that when they go home, they could just lay their head down and sleep after they do their homework and their sport and so on in safety and security, because the army will protect all them schools. Take care of the future generations, identify talent, fight crime with some brain. I just talking up the top of my head. There are much more, but this video getting too long. But all you hear from the PNM is Fitzgerald Talbot pumps it a body bag, Sativa sleepy, narcolepsy Hinds. He is good. He is intelligent. He uses big words. He is a big flipping useless dunce. Patrick Manning knew it. The entire UNC know it. All the people who don't vote know it. Hinds is a total waste of time. Like the Rasta that he have, the Pumsitani Rasta, suck out all the brains since 1973. That man so stupid. He's stupid long time. He's an experienced dance.